Guys, I got over 1,300 watch hours and over 150 subscribers. Live streaming helps, okay? When we tell you to go on live stream whether you are showing your face or you're not showing your face, it's very important. I dropped a video on this channel talking about when I did a silent live stream and how much I was able to accumulate. Guys, that one is just a tip of the iceberg. Like, this one is high, this one is massive. I'm going to be showing you all of the analytics, okay? Now, I'll be showing you three things in this video, okay? One, I'll be showing you my analytics. That's the result I got from this live stream. And two, I'll be showing you how to do yours. And lastly, I'll be showing you how to source for videos so that you don't end up getting copyright, okay? So sit back and relax because this is a full tutorial on how to accumulate watch hours. So guys, this is my analytics, okay? I've got 281,000 views in the last 7 days. Let me click on it and show you guys, okay? Look at it, 7 days, 277,000 views. And these are all of the top content, my live streams. This is just to show you that this pattern actually works, okay? After now, I'm going to show you how to do it so you can get your own done and get watch hours as well. Look at it. Now, let's go over to the watch hours. Look at it for the last 7 days, 1,357. That's about 1,004. Are you seeing it? All of them from live stream, 326 watch hours, 302, 216, 194, and all of that. So all of these are the watch hours I got from single live stream. And in just a few days, I was able to accumulate about 1,300, as you can see right there. Okay. Now let's head over to the subscribers. I've gotten a lot of subscribers from this. So 7 days, look at it, 169. That's about 170 subscribers from just live stream. Look at how they came: 35, 31, 28, 13, all from live stream and my normal video. Are you seeing it? So this is how much this pattern actually brought. Look at it, guys. So over to the top content. Look at it, all of them from my live streams. So look at it. Oh, these are all the live stream: 11 hours live stream, 10 hours, 9 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, just like that. Okay. Let me open the analytics of this particular one. Look at it. I got 210 views since I published it. Okay. To know the actual views, go to lifetime, as you can see. Look at it, 71,300 views. That's how much I got from this 9 hours live stream. Look at the watch hours. Lifetime. Look at it, 327 watch hours. That is a lot just to get in a few hours, guys. Now to the subscribers. Look at how much subscribers I got. Lifetime, 31 subscribers. So this is it for this particular video, guys. This is the video I posted about in my last video when I said I did a silent live stream. Let's check how many views it has accumulated now. 812 views since I published it. This was the one I taught you before. Are you seeing that even this new streaming pattern is better than the old one? Look at the lifetime views, 15 watch hours. That's how much I've gotten all this while. But this one, this other pattern, which is the pattern I'm going to be teaching you in this video, is just a few days old and it's having about 300 plus watch hours. So this one is more than the others. Now let me teach you how to get videos. Okay, go to ChatGPT. Yeah, go to ChatGPT and start a new chat prompt. If you want the prompt, you can actually reach out to me. Just say, hello, please write me some riddles. I want to use it for my live stream. I don't want copyright. Just write it and make it safe, copyright safe, just like that. That's the prompt basically. But if you want the prompt, you can reach out, drop it in the comments, and I'll send it out to you. Okay, so look at all the riddles that ChatGPT brought out. You can either use riddles, you can use numbers. I test. I do both of them actually. I'm just going to show you how to generate the riddles because at the time I was recording the numbers, I did not screen record. So let me just use this one to show you. Okay, look at it. Just go ahead and copy that particular riddle that you like. It will bring different ones. If you don't like it, you can ask it to create more. And then you just copy it and go to your CapCut. You're going to edit it by yourself. All of this is to avoid copyright. Do you understand? Now, click on create project. Okay, Look for a whiteboard. If you want to use a blackboard, your choice. I prefer white background, so I'll just give it the 9:16 aspect ratio. Okay, scroll down and look for aspect ratio and click on the TikTok logo you see there inside your CapCut. That's 9:16. It's the same ratio for YouTube Shorts and Facebook and TikTok videos. Okay, now we have the correct aspect ratio. Now type on add text and put that text. Okay, paste it. Are you seeing it? We've pasted it. Select font. Use a particular font for all of your live stream. I use this Helvetica or Gotham. Those are the two fonts I use. So just pick styles. Make it a color that they can easily see. Either you use black and white or you use other colors that are right there. As you can see, this is just me editing it. Okay, to make it original without copy and paste, of course. Now I'm done pasting. I'll just write what am I, because it's a redo. I have keys but no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but you can't go inside outside. What am I? Are you seeing it? Is a redo that people can easily engage in. Just click on don't split, that's all. Now you can as well brand it to its, let's say, brain teaser. Okay, brain teaser redos. You just put it up there, make it small. You can use a different color for this one, so you can click on style and use a different color for this particular one. Do you understand me? Okay, so we have chosen this color. I'll just go ahead and brand it with my name. Okay, brand it, write your channel name inside so it to be yours, and look for a spot to add it. Look at what I'm doing right now. Okay, when you're done adding, you can go ahead and save it. Now open Chrome and search for this website, livestream.io, as you can see on my screen. Okay, wait for it to load. Yes, click on this first one with the arrow button. Okay, click on it and wait for it to load. So if you are yet to register, please register with your email. Okay, and choose the free plan. Immediately you finish registering, to show you this interface. Are you seeing it? Then you click on this plus button where you are seeing that place and click on new streams. You have to register if it's your first time. Okay, now click on that new streams. It will take you right into the studio. Then here you have to put your channel name. Okay, it's loading. Just hold on. The site might be lagging because it's very powerful. Look at it. Just put your channel name. This place, it says your name, and enter studio. Click on enter studio. That's all you do here. Okay, and wait for it to load. So if you want to use this app, you have to reduce your phone to the lowest. That is the brightness. Now what you do is connect your channel. You see that part where it says channel and upload video. Click on this three dotted line underneath to upload your videos first. Okay, now click on video and export your video. This is the previous one I used, so I'll just go ahead and delete it. Now click on upload video and select a video that you already edited. Okay, I did not record when I was editing this particular video I'm using for this stream, but I showed you how to get the original one just now. So that's the process I used to develop this other one that I'm using. Okay, now after uploading your video, you wait for it to load. It takes a lot of time. Okay, especially when you have a bad network, but just hold on, it will work. So like I was saying, you reduce, this is the video I'm using. You reduce your phone to the lowest, that is the brightness, then you keep your phone always on. Don't allow your brightness to go off. Go inside your settings and turn it to always on. And if your phone is overheating, remove your phone pouch and put your phone in a cold place. Like if you have water, I use sachet water, I put my phone on top of it and it will be cooling down the temperature of the phone. So just wait for it to load. Okay, it's still trying to load. This thing takes a lot of time, but when you finish, you'll be able to use the video without stress. Do you understand me? So these are the rules. Set your phone on always on, that is the brightness, and then reduce it to the ending so that your battery will not drain on time. Then put your phone on top of cool water to ease the temperature. And then if your phone is becoming low, also plug it so that your phone will not go off during the live stream, because the app is very powerful. These are the only things you should watch out for. Okay, and make sure your video is not more than 250 MB. It's very important, because if it's more than, it will not be able to loop. And if you don't use the loop feature, you will not be able to sustain a very long stream, like 3-4 hours. Okay, it is that looping feature that makes it long. Now the video has finished loading 100%, but you still have to wait till this 100% goes off completely, then you know that it has finished processing without any errors. You go ahead and click on the video. It will take you directly to the other interface where you'll be streaming. Okay, so this is everything. If you can put all of these things in place, your streaming will be very easy. So guys, I finished loading. Just go ahead and click on it, select the video, and it will take you directly to that other interface. Yeah, so we have our video right there, as you can see. Now click on that three dotted line to loop the video. It's very important. Okay, look at it, click on loop video so you don't forget. So that's it. That feature is what makes it repeat itself over and over. Now you have to connect your channel. Look at that part, look at it, make sure you have looped it. Are you seeing it? Look at that part where it says channel. You have to connect your channel. It's not showing anything there. So if it's your first time, just click on that part and it will direct you to where you connect your channel. Okay, so look at it. I've connected mine before. If you're first time, just connect YouTube. If it's Facebook, just connect it. Now toggle this thing on. You'll see, click on this edit. Okay, now you have toggled it on, click on that edit to just put up your title, your description, your thumbnail. That's basically what I'm doing here. Your hashtags and the rest of them, just put it here and go ahead and save. That's all. This thing is not complicated. I don't want this video to be too long. Just read, select your category, either people and blogs or entertainment. Okay, this is just setting up optimization. That's what you're doing right here. I've been teaching about it before. When you optimize your live stream, you have a lot of views. Most people just go ahead and stream like that. So optimize it, put thumbnail, put good title and description, and then save it. Okay, and the details will be saved. So this is where you put thumbnail. Okay, now see it, everything is turned on. Okay, then press on that cancel to go back. Now look at it, your channel is showing up there. So look at this live to stream, click on it and change. Just repeat the same title and thumbnail and description right here. Okay, and save it. Look at it, has changed from live to stream to brain teaser. Are you seeing it? So choose a frame. Look at the one I'm choosing right there. You can go ahead and choose portrait, but I always enjoy this one because it's almost like portrait too. But always pick this first one and make sure this your toggle is not in this laptop side, is in this normal phone side. Even if you are streaming with a laptop, it means it's a vertical live stream and to be showing with YouTube Short. Okay, and you know how far YouTube Short goes. So all of these things are put in place. Pick this first one, that's the portrait, and also the phone. Then click on go live. As you can see, this is basically how to do everything. Okay, if you have more questions, you can also ask me in the comments. All right, I'm rushing this up so that everybody can actually watch it and not feel bored. So if you have more questions that you don't understand, just ask me. Like this, we are live already. This is just how to do it. So like I said before, don't forget, if your phone is overheating, look for a cool place to put your phone. Okay, and make sure your video is no more than 250 MB. Make sure to loop your videos, and as well increase your phone, reduce your phone's brightness, and put your phone brightness as always on, so that your phone doesn't go off during the live stream, because if it goes off, the live stream will end. So that's it for now, guys. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also share to other people that are also creating on YouTube and they aim at getting watch hours. It will be really helpful to them. Okay, thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye for now.